Alrighty, we're back here, folks. I hit the wrong button, obviously, once again. I'm not very good at that. Anyways, yes, if you're watching the last episode, he can actually pin, which is what he did there. Oh, actually, no, he rolled a 6. He does get a -1 for the leader. So he makes that, actually. So he's fine. He continues moving on. I'm pretty sure he can take the leader bonus. Anyways, I'm going to give him the leader bonus. All right. So he actually took the interdiction and made it. All right. So we are still finishing up. I thought this was going to go a lot faster. That last episode was kind of long. Advanced phase. So, yeah, what are we going to do here? We will advance here. Makes sense? We're going to take this unit here, and he's going to advance. These guys are going to advance. That guy can't advance because he's pinned. These guys are actually going to advance, though, into this hex. Because now the German really needs to figure out what's going on. Alright, so that's advanced close combat. There is close combat, actually, this time. So, we have to roll to see. The American will be the colored dice. The German will be the white dice. We have to roll to see if there is an ambush. There is an ambush. The Americans have ambushed the German. So that is going to be interesting. Alright, so let's bring up our little close combat table here. Alright, so what do we have firepower-wise here? Where are we? We're right here. Alright, so we have an elite unit, 7 firepower versus 4 firepower. That's 3-2 in favor of the Americans. Versus concealed units, no. Versus guardian leadership, no. Heroic die roll modifier, no. Ambush, you get a -1 to the die roll for ambushing them. Versus broken unit, no. Capture, no. Withdrawing, overstacking, and versus I thought you'd get So -1 of the dice roll. So right now he's a 7. What did they say it was? A 7-4, which rounds to 6-4, 3-2 in his advantage. So it's a 6. He gets a -1 because he ambushed him to the dice roll. Let's see if he can. Oh, he kills him. He kills him. So there you go. So that is rather interesting. Because that might make a big difference in how things turn out. That one little close combat like that, because no longer will they be in combat, and he's got a medium machine gun staring these guys down in the face. Down the face. All right, we are on now. We're on 6, turn 5 axis. This is be the last time they get to move if they wish to move. We have to do some rally attempts first, though. All right. Nobody broken there. So he's just got a couple stack of units left. I guess he'll try self-rallying this guy. He's a 6 plus a 4 plus 1 for the self-rally attempt is plus 5. So he can't actually, yeah, he chooses not to self-rally anyone. He will try and have a leader rally this guy for 6 plus 4 -1 -1. figure that one out. Ooh, that's going to be close. That is 4 minus, so it's going to be a +2 to the dice roll. He rolls the 6. He's back in the, oh, wow, that is, the German player has maybe just squawked this out. Squawked this out. We'll see. Rally attempts do not activate sniper, by the way. So, this DM counter does not come off because he's still adjacent to a known enemy unit. This can come off, though. All right, leader. This guy has got to get his +4. Oh, my gosh. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Hang on. I think that even does something bad. I think it does something bad. This time I'm going to try and actually put it on pause. Yeah. No penalty for failing a rally check. Rally, boys, rally. All right, so leader did not rally, and that kind of sucks because he needed to get these guys back in the game. But we're in. Moving on to the prep fire phase. Prep fire. German player, do you wish to reposition any of your units? Are you going to move anybody? Well, this guy's going to have to route, but nope. Might as well just take a shot. So he's got 4 firepower, 2 for the squad, 2 for the for the crew, 2 for the half squad. That's 8 firepower, -1, and this is a +3, so it's going to be a +2, 8 +2 attack. 7 +2 is 9 on the 8 column. Is a pintask check. This guy is a 7. And he makes it. So this guy's shot. This guy can lose that. You can't see this guy. Does he want to move? One of his units? None of his units? Anybody? I mean, he's in stone buildings by the edge here. Does he want to move out into the open? I don't. Not unless the American's got something tricky up his sleeve. All right. Yeah, I guess some prep fire. So what do we got here? Firepower 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, +3. Wow, he rolls an 11. No rate of fire on these machine guns. Nothing. Okay. So prep fire is done. Move is done because they don't have anybody to move. Defensive fire. Well, let's see. Some of this may or may not be good. Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So -2. 7 firepower. This is +3, so it's only a +1. 7, so it's a 6 column +1. 6 + 1 is a 7 on the 6. Is a normal morale check. Normal morale check. So leader first is a 9. Ooh, it makes it. Now he gives everyone else a bonus. So we'll go with the half squad first. He is a 7, -1 because of the leader. So he rolls an 8, -1 is a 7. So he's going to pin the first half squad. Crew's an 8. They're fine. Squad's a 7. They break, actually. Ew, well. Of all the ones to break, that was the wrong one. All right, so that was a first good attack. Now the next question is, do we combine our firepower? Yeah, I think we have to. 7. Wait a minute. Let's get rid of this. Can this see this? Oh, wow. We're going to have to zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm going to go like 400%. So I have to see if this actually. Look at that. It does not touch that building. There is a little tiny, tiny, tiny gap. Well, okay. Well, that is going to suck for the Germans now. Just a minute ago, I thought they had this wrapped up. But now I'm thinking the Americans might have it wrapped up because this is going to be some serious firepower. It's going to be 7 and 7 and 7 is 21 plus 4 is 25 firepower. So they're going to be on the 24 column. They can't be leader led. 24 column. Wow. This. Ugh, damn. Just when a German player thought he was going to win. 24 firepower. It's going to be plus 3 because of the building. Let's see what happens. This is game, set, match, depending on what kind of roll we get here. Ooh, it's an 8. That's not even that good. So 24 column and 8. It's a 2 morale check. 2 morale check. If these guys all break, they're going to be in big trouble because that's going to allow them to run off because the German player can't even. Well, I mean, there is a gun still out there. Remember that. Um, so, anyways, a 2 morale check. Leader first. Rolls a 4. He's fine. Could activate the American sniper. The American sniper. I think. Yes, I think it immediately happens, or do we finish all of the? I think we finish all of the checks first. So a 2 morale check is fine. So the leader is going to give a bonus to everyone else. He's a 7. He rolls a 9. He is going to break. Wow. This squad crew is an 8. Oh, for some reason this guy didn't break. The crew is an 8. It was a 7 plus 2 is 9 minus 1 for the leader is an 8. So he actually pins now. And that comes up there. We can just take that off. So let me make sure that's right. So 2 broken squads. The crew is the only one left alive that's pinned. And that was all their attacks. These guys will attack. 7 firepower. 8 firepower, 1 with the hero, minus 1, plus 3. So it's a plus 2 on the 8 column. That's a. Oh, wait, we got to check. Well, all right, well, no, I mean, well, the attack will count, but it won't happen yet. We have to check for sniper. So American player, let's see if he gets a sniper. Oh, he got a 2. So he didn't get a sniper. So let's see what happened with the sniper. Direction 3. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to go to the closest German unit stack, which is this one here. And then we're going to have to do random selection to determine. We'll start first dice will be the leader, and then let's see how many units are here. 1, 2, 3. So first dice leader, and then the squad, and then the second squad. So it was the second squad. They become pinned, so no big deal there. It actually could be a little bit of deal because they still have an advanced phase. That's true. So this, oops. So that multi-man counter becomes pinned. The first squad there. Actually, that does make a huge, huge difference. All right. Now, Wow, that one little crew. The AA guys could save the day here. I don't know. This is going to come down to the wire. It's going to definitely come down the wire. So that was the sniper. So then they took their attack and we rolled a whatever it was, a 9 or an 8 plus the 3. So no, nothing there. So that's defensive fire. No advancing fire. Routing. The German player could route. He doesn't have to. But if he routes here, he's going to get shot. If he routes here, he's going to get shot. So he's going to hope and pray he can try to rally one stinking squad. Right? All right. So no routes there, and you have no routes. You have no routes. Oh, yes, this guy must route. Duh. He's got to go there. And then American doesn't have any routes. No. All right, advance. So this is huge. He has got to advance this guy here. Or, yeah, he's got to have coverage over here with all these broken guys now. He can't advance the other guy because he's pinned. He could take the leader. I think he, yeah, it's not going to matter. The leader doesn't give any bonus other than maybe cowering bonus. So he will take that there. The crew could advance. No, they're pinned. They're not advancing anywhere. So that's pretty much it for that. Close combat, there is none. And we are on to the very last turn, baby. It all comes down to this. Rally. American player is going to try to self-rally this unit. It's an 8. He does rally. Let's see. There. Then the leader, he rallies. Rally. And then the squad below him rolls a 9, but he gets a -1 for the leader. So he gets it. 8. So rallies. Well, that could be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't run off the map. Oh, well, it all comes down to the German player now. He's got to rally some of these units or he's sunk. There's no way his one little crew. Well, I mean, I keep saying there's no way, but there's always a way. Oh, and he does have this guy and a machine gun. Oh, yes, there is always a way. This is not over by a long shot. All right. So the 6 plus 4, he's going to have to roll a 2. He does not. And then the 7, he's going to have to roll a 2 or 3. Nope. Okay. So neither one of them rallied, which I kind of figured they wouldn't. Okay, this guy's pinned. He can come off of there. All right, the American player is the only player that gets to activate. So we got to, I mean, they got to figure out a way to get these units and one of these squads off the map. So there is prep fire. If they can do some damage, prep fire. So yeah, these guys, do they prep fire? Because this guy is now actually out in the open because he's up here on the hill. And he doesn't have any defenses. 8 firepower. It's going to be straight up 8 shot. If you could break this guy instead of trying to run off, I think he will. I think that's a good move. 8 straight up. He rolls a 6 on the 8 column. That is a 1 morale check. All right, leader first, 1 morale. That leader fails. He breaks. The squad, he's a 7. 1 morale check. Oh no. Oh no. He is broken as well. Well, that's might. Maybe. Sort of. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we got one crew left that can try to stop. Let's see. If this guy CXs, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, he could CX right off the map board. These guys can do the same thing. This guy can do the same thing. These guys can do the same thing. Um, well, we'll start over here. We'll make the Germans have to prevent everyone. You never know what can happen. Uh, all right. Well, I mean, he might as well CX. It's not going to do anything. And first thing he's going to try and do is throw smoke right there. That's going to cost him 2, 3, 4 to enter in it. Then 5. He'll take a shot. Or does he go in there and take the shot first, then throw smoke? Uh, yeah, I think. Yes, either way. Yeah, yeah. We could roll a 6 and then, sure, we'll roll for smoke. We're gonna, no, actually we're not. We're gonna go in here because it's better to have smoke there. Take your stupid shot. It's gonna be 6 minus 2. Minus 2 on the 6 column. It's a 5 minus 2 is a 3. 3 is a K slash 2. K slash 2, huh? At least one target has suffered casualty reduction. All right. Well, and he's going to break. So it didn't matter. Casualty reduce. Half squad and then break. Yeah, it didn't matter. All right. I just wanted to see if he gets off. It might. All right, so it comes down to this little crew has to prevent a whole bunch of people from running off. So, hmm. He does have a 9 minus 1 leader with him, which could make a big difference. The problem we are still in prep fire, right? Yes, we're still in prep. No, because I just moved that guy, so we're not in prep fire anymore. So I was going to say we could try to prep fire and try to kill that squad, but no. All right. So here's the thing. If I just move this guy out here, he's only going to have a couple subsequent first fires, right? He take a shot. If he breaks me, great. If he doesn't break me, oh well, right? And then I can move here. But every time somebody moves adjacent to this guy, he's going to get a defensive fire shot at him. So is there a way to get around that guy without taking a defensive fire shot and still getting off the map board? So this guy here might just ditch the medium machine gun, and he might go, no, I mean, he'd have to go 1 to go here. He'd have to bypass this hex by going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's even if he CX'd. So he'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'd have to CX from here and run by this guy. Same thing with this guy. It's going to be a lot of attacks. Can the little crew do it? I don't see any other way to around that. This guy can 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this guy here again. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a CX himself. All right, so this guy, yeah, he's just going to ditch the medium machine gun. Doesn't care about it. Not going to matter in whether or not he wins the game or not. So he's going to CX because that's just not going to matter either. So you might as well have the movement factor. So we'll move here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about this because it might matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. It might actually matter because of residual firepower, right? All right. Yep, we'll try. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go here, then this guy's not going to have anywhere to go. If I go here, then this guy's not going to have anywhere to go. All right. We'll go there. What are you going to do? You're going to defense fire? Yeah. So it's 4, right? 4 firepower, 2 adjacent, 4. -1 for the leader, -1 for non-assault move, -1 for moving out in the open. So it's a 4 -3 attack. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? As a 3 -3 is a 0. That is going to be a nasty kill right off the bat. Jesus Christ. Crew is wiping everyone out. Most importantly, he's put a couple residual. Hello, you. Oh, you. Couple residual right there. That was a 4 firepower. He rolls a 3, and he has a -3 to the attack. So it's a 0. It's a 2 KIA. But, most importantly, he's now first fired. Oops. That is the whole key right there. All right. So, this guy is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he does not need to. He does not need to. What you call it? CX. He could actually bypass this hex side by going along this, and then going into here. That would cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just leave residual there. All right. We're gonna do that. So bypassing this hex down this hex side. So he's bypassing this hex, so the residual doesn't matter. And that's costing 1 movement factor. And the second movement factor. This guy will then subsequent first fire. It's going to be half firepower, doubled because adjacent. So again, 2, -1 for the leader. 2, half doubled. Yeah, so 2 firepower. 2 whole firepower. But it's -1 for the leader. -1 for the other whatcha-diggy. Moving out in the open and subsequent, moving out in the open and the other one. Move out in the open and non-assault move. Thank you. Couldn't think of it for a second. I had a brain fart. All right, so it's 2. It's going to be a -3 on the 2 column. Ooh, 8 -3 is only a 5. That's a normal morale check. He's an 8. He rolls an 8. So he's pinned the leader. Squad is a 7. He rolls a 7. He's pinned the squad. God damn it. Most importantly, he's left 1 residual firepower there. All right, this guy over here is going to CX. one. He's going to go down this hex side and this hex side for one movement to get around this. And then he's going to go second movement point. He's going to move into that. He's going to have to take the one residual firepower attack first. That's an 8 minus 2 on the one golem is not going to be anything. Then this guy can do final protective fire, which is it's half firepower, just like a subsequent first fire, but it's also a morale check against himself. So he's got to do it though. He's got to keep doing it until, I mean, if he could break this squad, he's got a chance. Right? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. So he's actually going to have a couple chances at this unless he breaks. And I think he's going to end up winning this scenario. This crew might actually win this scenario for him. That is amazing. All right. But there's no way to get this guy off the board unless he runs adjacent to this guy. Unfortunate. So final protective fire, half firepower, just like a subsequent first firepower attack, but it's also a morale check against herself. So he rolls 6 on the 2 column. It's going to be minus 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be a 3. That's going to be 1 morale check on this guy. He is a, who is he? He's a 7. Oh, he makes it just fine. Same thing. He's going here, which means this guy could do, again, final protective fire, which is also morale check against himself. It's a minus 3 to the attack. Ugh. Oh my god, that's a 5. Why is he getting such great rolls? 2 firepower, 5 minus 3 is... Oh my god, did he just get a kill again? That's a casualty reduction and a break. I think that might be it. I think that crew... These guys have 6... let me think about this, because he could do 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to have to run around this way. If they see X, they would have how many movement factors? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2 to bypass that. 3 to bypass that hex. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. Let's see. Let me just double check on the old CXing with the leader. What you get? It is 4.5 something or other. CX, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Just give me the double time. Double time, increase the movement factor element of infantry by 2. Yes, a double timing leader and any units accompanying him have 8 movement factors. All right, so just as I thought, if this guy is CX, see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this guy can't make it. These guys can, though. And it's a good damn thing they rallied then, isn't it? So they're going to go 1 movement factor. They're going to spend 2 movement factors to go down this one and this one, bypassing this hex. That's a second movement factor to go to there. Then they're going to bypass this hex, get on this hex bind. So that is 1, 2, 3, and then they're going to end, oh shit, they're going to end up, actually, let me think about that. 1, 2. They're going to bypass this hex, go down these 2 hex lines for 3, and they're going to end up in this hex for 4. They're going to take a 1 residual. That's a 6 minus 2 on the 1 column is a 4. That's actually a more normal morale check. Really? Wow. All right, so first thing is the leader is 9. He's fine. And now he gets 1 to the squad. Oh my gosh. He rolls a 9. Minus 1 for the leader is only a 9 minus 1 is 8. That's not enough. That normal morale check is son of a bitch. Alright. He's gonna break. But 9 minus 1 leader, how many victory points is he worth? 9 minus 1 is worth 2. He's enough. So these guys here are worth 9 minus 2 in a full squad. 9 minus 2 in a full squad. So the 9 minus 2 is worth 3. The full squad's worth 2. That's 5. They can get off. There's no doubt, because all they have to do is CX and they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, they're off. So that's 5 victory points. He needs to get this other leader off. The other leader will then go here. So that was, let's count up the movement factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, because he had the CX counter on him. So, still running by this squad. This squad has got to fail his checks sooner or later, doesn't he? Come on. He rolls an 8. Minus 2 on the 2 column is a 6, which is it's a pin test check. Pinning would be really bad. And an 8 on him, he does have an 8, so he's okay. Because he gets the 9 minus 1 leader, so he's okay. So, the leader's 9 minus 1 for the pin. He rolls a 3, he's not pinned. So this is it. It comes down to the leader. The leader is running, dodging all the bullets as he's running around these squads. This guy's got one more chance to try and pin him or break him, and then he'll be gone, and he'll have enough movement points to get off. So it comes down to basically this attack roll, whether or not he can break or pin this guy. So he's on the 2 column. It's minus 2 to the attack. Well, I'm sorry, minus 3 to the attack. Oh my God, it's a 5. Minus 3 on the 2 column again is a 2, which is a KIA. Oh my God, I can't believe how lucky the German player. Oh, undo. Did not mean to do that. I cannot believe how lucky the German player has been with all of his attacks from this crew and this leader. Wow. That is amazing. I didn't think there was any way possible that that one crew was going to be able to hold off all of these guys trying to run out. Now, the difficulty they had was all of them had to run adjacent to this guy, which means, double firepower plus, residual firepower. I mean, he couldn't run up the side of this hill here, with, come on, get off of there. Give me a unit. They were here. They couldn't go here, because that's movement points that they didn't have to spend. They couldn't run around them like that. They had to go right by them, which kind of sucked. Let's see. Let me just make sure this guy, there's no way he's going to have to go one move. Let's see if we CX him. Oh, it's 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no way he's going to make it. No way. He's too far off. This guy's broken. Everyone else is pinned or broken. Well, they ended up having 5 points. They needed 7. So Germans win. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that one squad and one little crew. I keep calling him a squad. He's not even a squad. He's a crew. One little crew and a 9-1 leader. Like you said, it's just so funny that the Americans could not get anywhere else other than right adjacent to them to get off the board. And they had multiple times that they had to take it. 1, 2, 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3 attacks. It was crazy. Wow. All right. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.